Really?
And
That's where you're going to cut it?
Yep. I think there is some after credit stuff.
Alright, well, what the hell?
So yeah, that was Jake's story.
I finished it.
It's definitely not one of my favorites. My favorite definitely goes to Leon. But I do think it's better than Chris's story in a lot of ways. Just because of the cheesy love story that it builds.
I do like the music that's playing right now.
I guess. It doesn't really fit in a Resident Evil game.
Well, they also just ended on a mushy love note. So you're allowed to have a mushy love song.
That's true. So Steve, what do you think of Resident Evil 6 so far?
Well, so far I haven't had a whole lot in the game, but it's enjoyable. I mean, minus the fact that I can't kill anything at the end because I got no weapons.
Yeah, what doesn't
But
help the game.
I'm definitely loving this so much more than 5. Just the everything, the controls, the way the characters move, the fact that when I aim, I'm not glued to the fucking ground.
What's really great where the Resident Evil series is going now is that they're at the point where they're... The thing was, I originally didn't believe in their co-op thing. Like, I felt co-op, if you put it into an actual scary Resident Evil game, it would kind of ruin the immersion, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But, you know, I think as far as this game goes, and the series as a whole, it's getting more scary now. This is definitely not a scary game to me. Even though I got scared a little earlier when we were test playing. Just from the Juevo kind of creeped me out at some points.
Right.
But no, I mean, as far as it goes, it's a really fun multiplayer game. You know what I mean? As it stands, though, we're not even done. Because I don't want to give my final thoughts until we're actually seeing the final credits sequence.
I got you.
Yeah. So we have 2 more stories to go after this.
Hazar.
We've only scratched the tip of the iceberg here, folks. There's about 15 hours of game here.
The Titanic be like, I nominate all my passengers for the Ice Bucket Challenge.
Oh, that's bad.
Oh, well, there are so many worse ones out there.
Yeah. I mean, like, you can't just say too soon for that one, so, I mean...
It's been 100 years, guys. Can we make jokes now?
Yeah. And I think, like, as a whole, the game, when you can actually run it on your PC or you're playing it on the consoles, it's a pretty gorgeous looking game.
Yeah, I mean, it looks good from when I was labeling the parts. It looked brilliant from your side. It's just because of my computer, I have to run it at much lower graphics so it can run smoothly for the most part.
Yeah, one of these days you should get around to grabbing a PC that can run games.
Sure, after I get a PS4, buy your 3DS, get a $1,400 paintball gun, then yeah, I'll get a gaming PC.
Awesome.
Oh, my hobbies are expensive.
Yes, they are. So are mine. Although, I don't know. This game is really... I think the problems I have with Resident Evil 5 is that it was a pretty fun game at the beginning, but it's like, okay, where's it going to take it to get it more interesting? And it never got more interesting. It didn't even get less interesting. It just got samey after a while.
It's Zana, kids!
This game, for all its problems, at least is interesting all the way through. And that's not something I can say about many games.
You know, this was enjoyable.
Yeah.
However, what's pissing me off is, right now with this credit scene, all you see is just,
for some reason.
No, you see Ada? I just see Mr. McFanfic there. It's been the whole time him with the syringe at the beginning of his story.
Oh, really? It's been flashing to different things.
No, that's all I see. I just see him with the syringe. That's what it's been the entire time.
That's bizarre. Yeah, I see Ada on my screen right
now. I don't see any. I just...
The picture just moved again to Jake holding handcuffs.
Like, my screen just moved slightly to the left, and slightly back, and slightly to the left again. Now it's back, but it's still...
left, slide to the right.
Basically, but it's still Mr. McFanfic with the syringe. And the credits rolling.
Well, that sucks.
This game doesn't like me.
No.
I can't hear their dialogue at the end. I can't hear the dude going into the fire. I can't see anything at the end.
You weren't missing much.
But I never got to find out how their love story blossoms. I never got to hear the climax. It's just like watching any romantic comedy and missing the last part.
Well, at least you'll be able to watch it when you're labeling the videos.
Oh, that's like saying congratulations, you don't have to go to hell. However, you do have to go live with Britney Spears.
That's probably worse than hell.
Exactly.
I wanted to ask your opinion on something though. I was mentioning the multiplayer earlier.
Yep.
Yeah, in the newer Resident Evil game, they're making a Revelations 2, and it's gonna have multiplayer, co-op based multiplayer. It's optional, obviously.
Oh, cool.
But the game is doing it in a much different way, and they've been showing off bits and pieces of it, and it looks pretty interesting to me. But the way they're going to have it is you're going to play as the main character, and you're going to be able to have a drop-in and drop-out co-op partner who'll play as this little girl. And she won't be able to do nearly as much, but she's going to be there.
Okay.
And the way they're doing it looks really interesting.
Gotcha.
We'll get to Revelations at some point. It took us long enough to get to 6.
Yeah.
I mean, this game's been... Oh, god damn it, it X's me out of the... And we're back! Sorry about that, guys. But I was gonna say, it took us this long to get to 6. And this game's been out for 2 years. And then how many years before that did we do Resident Evil 5?
I don't know. It feels... But I kind of blocked that memory from my brain.
What, you hated that LP that much?
No, the LP was... The LP was fun. The game was awful.
It's not awful, but...
Also, we were like... we were forcing ourselves to trudge through it. It's like when I'm over, hey, you want to do Resident Evil?
Yeah. I think that was a really surprise to hear you say, I want to continue when at the last chapter screen.
Yeah.
Resi 5, it's like, okay, Steve, I kind of want to go to bed. Yeah, I want to kill myself.
Yeah, Resident Evil 5. So, it's like 9 o'clock, dude. I think we should go to bed. I got, like, school, you know. Gotta get the bus at, like, 7 o'clock.
But it's the weekend.
Yeah. I gotta get the bus, man. I gotta get the bus.
But, yeah. For all the game's problems and as much flack as this game gets, I'll give it that. It's at least entertaining for the whole.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. Like I said, I enjoyed this one so much more than 5.
Yeah, and I think what also helps is the combat.
Yeah, the combat is a huge plus.
Like, I wouldn't mind having combat like this in other Resident Evil games. I could give or take the melee combo crap, you know. But like, and if they had like less ammo around and you know, just limited on what you could do, it'd be a better horror game.
I could use a bit more ammo because I was going through it like a bitch.
Well, luckily at the next scenario,
we both start off. Yeah.
Well, I'll start off with all my weapons because I've already beaten Chris's scenario.
Oh.
But you're gonna be getting them as we go along, so you'll be okay.
That's good.
Here's the PC version, Steph.
Okay, so you're the guys that fucked up so bad.
Actually, it was a pretty good port. You don't get many good Japanese ports.
Except the controls.
Well, that's keyboard and mouse. What do you expect?
Well, you keep saying keyboard and mouse is so good for first-person shooter.
Yeah, and this is a third-person shooter.
Close enough.
Not even.
Yes, it is.
Not even.
Is it a shooter? Is a person involved?
Yes, but are they in
then
the
it's the same thing.
But is the camera pointing...
Same thing.
Is the camera pointed in the first person?
It could be if you're the guy hovering over the character.
Would you rather play Borderlands 2 with a controller?
Yeah, either way would be fine with me.
I love the keyboard controls for that game. I think they're so comfy. I like how you can... Okay, well, we're coming up to the end sequence, so I'm not even going to get into this tangent.
The third floor. Okay, apparently that's a production company.
We'll have the same thing where we did with first-person shooters. We'll have just have another random ramble. We'll include Matt and everything. And now I'll be like, why am I here?
Because you're sexy.
Because you're our fourth kind of LP, bro.
Because you're our dungeon master.
Yes. Alrighty.
NVIDIA.
Val.
Val. We love you.
Yes.
Come on, where the fuck is Half-Life 3? Huh?
I can tell they're probably working on it.
Where's Team Fortress 3?
Oh, they don't need to make one.
Where's anything Part 3? Capcom. The very name feels like poison on my tongue.
Well, they're bankrupt now.
Good. Good.
They pretty much are. No one can confirm it, but
Okay, so I'm just going to keep looking at Capcom.
I guess so.
And Mr. McFanfic there.
And it exits me out of the game again. Alright, we're back again. Sorry about this. My computer feels like being a tard.
Oh, it just kicked him out again.
Yeah.
It knows, Dave. It's becoming sentient.
Indeed. Alright.
It's an airplane.
Oh my god! What the f-
researchers,
Why does it keep
along
doing
with 6
that?
months worth of test results retrieved from Neo Umbrella's archives. With the data now in the right hands, things seem to be finally settling down. Following Jake's rescue, BSAA officials classified his relationship to Albert Wesker as top secret, recognizing the threat it could pose to global security.
Well, shit. Guess they broke up.
What's up?
I guess they broke up.
Yeah, I was about to say, so where is he? You two were getting pretty close. I can't read that.
He lowered his asking price to $50.
Oh. $50?
I don't know. Some gay shit. And now he's on a motorcycle.
He said he wants 50 mil and your ass.
$50. Meet me in the apartment.
I can't see him. Like, everything is so polygoned.
Really? Is it that bad?
Oh my gosh, it is all. I just see, like, black triangles flying at me.
Really?
Yeah.
Resident Evil 6.
6.
Alright, so I guess we'll join you next time.
See you around. Achievement unlocked.
Yeah, sorry for taking with the recording thing. I guess I'll have to find a solution to that eventually.
Eventually, this happened.
Alright, well, we'll see you next time.
Au revoir.